Hello and welcome to day 2 of our fast track English speaking course. This series aims at helping you improve your speaking skills in a short amount of time. In case you have missed our first video, then I'll put the link in the description box and you can explore it later. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a very interesting speaking activity followed by a demo and a few techniques with the help of which you can self-correct your. This activity is called jam. Well, not the jam that you put on your toast, but this stands for just a minute. If you spend 5 minutes every day doing this, nobody can stop you from becoming a fluent and confident speaker of English. The benefit of this activity is that it can either be done alone or in groups. You can even play it as a game with your friends, family members, or even at small gatherings. So let's look at the rules of this activity. Rule number 1. You have to speak for 1 full minute on any given topic. Now try collecting some interesting topics, write them down on chits of paper and put them in a bowl. Pick one chit out of the bowl every day and practice speaking on that topic for the given day. Rule number 2. You have to speak on this topic without any prior preparation. Rule number 3. You cannot pause for more than 3 or 4 seconds during this 1 minute. And rule number 4. You have to avoid these 3 things in this 1 minute: hesitation, deviation from the topic, and repetition of ideas. Try recording yourself so that you can revisit what you said and identify the number of times you paused or hesitated, deviated from the topic, or repeated your ideas. Now I will demonstrate a round of jam session for you. Just so you know, I pre-recorded myself doing a jam session this morning. Later I reviewed myself and I corrected some of the mistakes that I made, and then I tried this round again to show you how to go about this entire activity and understand the whole process. Now I have a couple of topics in a bowl, and let's see the topic I got. I got COVID-19. Well, that's a relevant topic, and here is my first attempt at it. Let's see how I perform. And my 1 minute starts now. Who would have thought that all that we would be talking about in the year 2020 would be COVID-19? This year is all about this virus and being stuck at home. When the lockdown was first announced, I didn't quite mind it. In fact, I enjoyed sitting at home. But soon I started to get bored. I started missing going out for walks, eating out, shopping, catching up with my friends. And the worst part was the household chores. Now they just don't seem to end, and it grew hotter in our country, and doing the household chores became a Herculean task, something that I would dread almost every day. And now, like everyone else, I'm extremely bored and totally exhausted. And like everyone else, I am desperately waiting for an effective vaccine so that we can get back to our normal life. Now let's review what I said and how I can improve it. So I paused or hesitated a couple of times. I deviated from the topic at times because I spoke more about boredom and less about the virus. And I also repeated my ideas on household chores, and I also repeated some of my phrases. Now I will show you a visual depicting my thought process, as in what I did to correct myself to perform better in round 2. So in my mind, I quickly thought about the following things about COVID-19. Number 1, what is COVID-19? Number 2, its origin. Number 3, its impact. And number 4, the solution. So in my second attempt, my effort would be to cover all these points, and at the same time, I would try and avoid making the mistakes of round 1. Let's see how I perform. COVID-19 is a contagious disease caused by the novel coronavirus. Now, this virus is known to have originated in China, but it eventually turned into a pandemic and affected most of the countries worldwide. Now, COVID-19 has also proved to be fatal in many cases, especially in the case of the elderly and the sick. And widespread of this deadly infection has forced many countries to impose lockdown and several other restrictions. Now, this lockdown has somewhat helped in containing the spread of the infection, but it has badly affected the economy. Several people have lost their jobs, several industries have shut down. So, to sum up, COVID-19 has brought this world to a halt. And now the only hope is to find an effective vaccine that can put an end to our misery and help us get back to our normal life. Alright, so this time I tried sticking to the topic. I talked about what COVID-19 is, its origin, its impact, and the solution. At the same time, I did not pause or hesitate too many times. My thoughts were more structured. I did not deviate from the topic, and I did not repeat my ideas. So try doing this activity every day for the next few weeks. Pick a new topic every day. Perform 2 rounds of jam on each topic. Record yourself as you speak in the first round. Next, review your performance and reflect on what you can do to improve it. Then go ahead and speak on the same topic for another minute. Record yourself again and compare your performances. This is a brilliant exercise to improve one's speaking skills, and I have tried this myself to improve my own spoken English. So do share your experiences of the jam session in the comments below and subscribe to our channel in case you haven't as yet. And don't forget to press the bell icon next to it so that you do not miss any of our latest videos. So that's all for now. See you again.